Hey everyone, Relic here, and welcome to Banished Harsh Survival. So this is a brand new series for me. I've been looking at this mod pack for a while now. It's a 1.10.2, as it says, Harsh Survival mod pack, put together by the author, Lord Dan. And I've got to say that it's pretty obvious from the half an hour to an hour of this that I played last night that he's put an absolute ton of work into this. And yeah, pretty excited about this. And there's a couple of my YouTube friends from the FTOG server are also doing series. There's MG Rose and Nempson, so be sure to check those guys out as well. And yeah, without further ado, we're going to get into it. So obviously, we're playing a single player world. Haven't played that for a while. So yeah, there's my little play around from it last night. And I'm actually going to use the same seed because I quite liked it. We spawned in near a sort of nice sort of lake stroke river type area with a village, which is really handy. And I really like the look of the area. So we are going to stick with that. So we're going to imaginatively call it Relic's World, I think, just for want of a better title. And if we go into more world options, now the reason why I've shown you all this is because this has got the realistic terrain mod in. So you need to change the world type to realistic. And I'll just stick the seed in that I had last night. And hopefully not too much has changed. And that's all we need to do. So we will do create new world from there and just let the world load in. Okay, so the world has finally loaded in, and straight away you can hear, I don't know what mod it is that does it, but if I just be quiet for a second, yeah, you can hear there's quite a good ambient environment, and there's all these little creatures about as well. So got a bit of a lizard there. Doesn't seem to want to attack us, which is good, but I'm sure there will be other stuff that does. And you got to be a little bit careful because there's poison ivy certainly in the woods. And when I was having a little bit of a play around yesterday, I kept running into the stuff, and it does quite a lot of damage. And you'll notice that we haven't got the full complement of hearts that you normally get. We've only got 5 hearts. That's because we started off on normal difficulty. If you start off on hard, I think you get 3 hearts. And if you start off on easy, I think you get 7. But yeah, we'll stick with normal. So yeah, pretty much first thing to say is that all the vanilla mechanics and that you're going to be familiar with are no longer. They have all been changed. So the way that you get simple stuff, even like wood, stone, etc., that has all changed. And if you've played in the back in the day, in the past, anything like Crash Landing, any of those mod packs, then you'll probably be familiar with the concept of the Minecraft environment having quite a big part to play in your gameplay, and it's certainly like that in this pack. So you'll notice above my hunger bar that we've got some of the water droplets, and so yeah, we've got some food straight away. That's cool. Grab that, and we'll grab some leggings. That's excellent. Yeah, so you need to make sure that you stay hydrated, so you stay cool. And you'll notice as well at points during the game that where there's the little sort of orb thing to the left of the water droplets, sometimes that'll turn to a little icicle, or a little snowflake, sorry. And that indicates that you're getting too cold, and you can overheat as well. So we need to be able to combat all of those factors. And all the villagers and stuff, you can interact with those as well, which is pretty cool. So if I just go up and click on this guy, you can see interact. There's a variety of options, so you can just chat and joke with him, whatever. And he doesn't think I'm that cool, and he's probably not the only one, but yeah, fine. So I've noticed this wasn't here on the original seed, so definitely it changes between seeds. We've got a big old house at the back here. Now, that is definitely not a vanilla Minecraft structure. And yeah, I was originally going to stay in one of these little buildings, but as this is here, providing it's safe, I'll probably stay in here. So let's just have a quick look and see what we've got. So we've got some furnaces, and I can hear a spider somewhere. That's possibly not a good sign. And I don't quite know where it is. I'm going to presume he's out there somewhere. I'm going to hope anyway. But yeah, so we've got some more food. And let's have a look upstairs and see what we've got here. I am a bit worried that there's a spider suddenly going to jump out on me, but that'll be fine for now. And even more food. So we're definitely covered for food, which is a really good thing because it just takes away one thing that we don't have to worry about anymore. And let's just go up to, not downstairs, let's go upstairs to the next level, see what's up here. And I apologise if I'm moving the mouse around a little bit fast. I've just kind of feel like I'm in a little bit of a rush because it is a little bit of a race against time. We've got beds good so we can sleep the night away. That's not going to be a problem. We'll grab that as well. And they are not cooked. We've got nothing to cook with yet, so we'll leave those there. And then we've got this final level. I think it's the final level. Yes, it is. Upstairs. So another bedroom. A few more bits and pieces. We've got plenty of books. That's pretty cool. And yeah, we've got some boots. I'm not sure if they count for the same thing, but that's fine. And yeah, a little bit more food. We'll grab some of that. I don't think we need a cobweb right now. And yeah, so that's all good. That's all good. This looks like a pretty good place to stay. Certainly, we'll stay here for a while, and this can be our starter home. And we can build up a few resources, get to know the game a little bit, whilst not having to worry about building anything, because things have to happen. I feel like I'm wasting time, but things have to happen quite quickly at the beginning of this game. And yeah, so let's get into that then. So the first thing that we'll do, let's just go through the bits and pieces. We've got Minecraft Comes Alive, so we need to click on this. And that is quite loud, so it'll probably be turned down by the time I get to edit the video. But if you just click on this book, I don't know, something seemed to stop me going forward there. And yeah, are you male or female? Male. Which do you prefer? Females, yeah, fine. Yeah, Reliikgaming, good. So that is that done. And then we've got a book. So this Druidry book, pretty handy. It gives you a little bit of a guide for the first day. So yeah, hit trees with a bare hand to forage for supplies, and after foraging, a leaf will begin to heal itself again. Hitting it will break it. Punching logs by hand is not only silly but no longer necessary. You can make an axe with sticks and flint, and you won't even need a crafting table. The flint axe is easy to repair. Just combine it with sticks and branches. You don't need to kill animals anymore, so you can instead try frying some eggs or roasting seeds. And cows produce cheese. I don't think they produce cheese. I think that you can get milk and turn that into cheese. And you don't need iron to collect milk. You can use wooden bowls. And you can even skip the flint axe if you want. Build planks with branches and sticks to never cut down another tree ever. And you can also skip the furnace for the new campfire block, which is crafted with 4 branches, so doesn't require a crafting table. So yeah, all pretty cool stuff. And then we get the materials and U-books. So yeah, obviously we've got tinkers in here, but we are not going to be worrying about any of that stuff straight off, because the first thing that we're going to really need to do is get this axe, get the hatchet. And yeah, the reason why is because without that we're not going to be able to get wood, and without wood we're not going to be able to get the campfire. Because I did actually look, and there are 2, if I just go in here and turn caps lock off, there are 2 different types of campfire. There's the Druidry one, that's the one that's just explained in the book, which requires branches. And I did find that, I mean, obviously I am new to the game, so there's probably an easy way, but I did find that branches were quite rare at the beginning anyway. But this one, the other fire, seems to be a little bit easier to get. Now, cobble, we'll go into this, but cobble is a little bit troublesome to get, and you need an axe before you can even start the process of getting wood. And the way that we're going to get any of that is by getting some flint. So, as you know, we get flint from gravel. But not only do you need to get flint, you need to turn it into something called napped flint. And that is what we need to be able to turn stuff, turn it into an axe, and later on a pickaxe as well. So we'll just head on outside, and I've come out the wrong door because there's a fence that side. So we'll try this door instead. And I'm still a little bit worried about this whole spider thing, although it does seem to have gone away. But I can see that on the map there is a creeper over there somewhere, and certainly with 5 hearts, that is not something that I want to get involved with too soon. So yeah, so we're going to need to go and grab some flint, and to do that we're going to need to find some gravel. And I know there's probably some gravel down here. I can see some gravel. Oh, by the way, I've as you've probably noticed already, I've got some shaders on. I've only got the water shader because least impact on frame rates, but it does make the water look pretty good. And I've also, for the first time like ever, changed my resource pack, and I've gone with the Conquest Reforge pack. I'll leave links to both of those things in the description. And I've talked so much it's getting dark already, so we'll head back to the house and we'll sleep before we get on to the next stage. But yeah, I quite like the Conquest Reforged resource pack because it's quite a sort of a medievally sort of feeling pack as it is anyway, and I just felt that this resource pack sort of added to that, so that is what I'm going to use. And of course, if you've sort of been following my Avant 3 series, then you'll probably sort of heard me mention a couple of times that the Sortex Fanver pack has still got some patches that need to go in. So can we sleep? Yeah, we can. I've still got some patches that need to go in order to fix some of the missing textures. And when I was sort of using this, say last night, I didn't see any. Well, I haven't seen any yet. It doesn't mean to say there isn't any, but there certainly appear to be less. So anyway, I'm going to cut out and I'm going to have a little bit of a wander about and see if I can get some gravel. I've come out the wrong door again, but that's fine. I'm just going to jump down here and hopefully I won't take any damage. I did. That is really not a good thing. And don't know what that was. But we are really, really going to need to find some water bottles, and pretty soon. And potentially we're gonna have a little bit of a thirst problem. So yeah, I'm gonna cut away. I'm gonna go and find some gravel, and yeah, I'll be back when I have. Okay, so a couple of things. I've made some glass, and the recipe for that hadn't changed. And I was able to use a couple of the sticks that I'd found, so just some of these, they worked in the furnace. Incidentally, the saplings still work in the furnace as well. And I made some water bottles, and any of the sort of like normal water that's floating about is floating. Water doesn't really float unless some wild chickens. Pretty cool. And yeah, that is dirty water, and you can still drink it. It kind of gives you this kind of like, I guess, poisoned effect, but it doesn't actually seem, other than that, from what I've seen, to have any kind of bad effect on you. But in any case, it's going to be quite a while before we can get to getting clean water, because we need to make something called a charcoal filter to get that. If I just show you really quickly, there's the dirty water and there's the clean water, and yeah, that needs a charcoal filter, which needs some charcoal. And it also needs some paper. Now, obviously, to get some charcoal, you're going to need to get some wood first, which we're not too far off. But yeah, we need to get some paper as well. And I've not found any reeds yet, so I'll keep my eye out for those. But I found some gravel, and I had to travel quite a way. So there's our house over there, and we found this little mountain here. I kind of found it round sort of the the northern point and came around here before I found it. I just happened to look at the map and I saw it. And there's another building over here, so I might go and have a look at that and see what that's all about afterwards. But first of all, then we just need to grab. So I'm going to get my couple of these out of the way, so I've got an empty hand. Just need to break a few of these down, and well, quite a few. I'm probably going to collect about a stack of this. Now, one mechanic, I don't think I actually showed you this. You need to actually, stuff just falls on the ground. You don't automatically collect it. You need to right click it. And yeah, you'll collect it. Be careful not to right click again, because otherwise you'll put that block back down again, obviously. So yeah, so there we go. So I need to collect a few bits of this. And yeah, I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so collected a load of that. And as you can see, I've got a little snowflake there. So that's kind of indicating that I'm getting cold. And so we're going to get on with this. And the way that we get nap flint then is, I've got the flint there. You stand in front of a piece of stone and you basically just hit the flint onto the stone. And you'll see that each one that I'm hitting, the flint is just gradually disappearing. You then just got to go and find where it lands if you've got any of the nap flint. There it is, it's over here. So we've got a couple of bits there. And there's some more bits up here as well. It does fly about all over the place. Just makes it a little bit more difficult to find it all, but that's fine. We'll grab that as well. Didn't realise that that was in the pack. So there's some Pam's harvest craft in there as well, which is pretty cool. Okay, so we've got 6 pieces of nap flint, and that should be enough for now. We've also got some bits of rock, which we're going to be able to use those later on to make ourselves some cobble. But first of all, before we do anything else, I just want to get over here and have a quick look at... this is probably a bad idea, by the way. I'm keeping a really good close eye on the mini-map just to make sure there's nothing in here that... yeah, so this is a dungeon. I think we'll stay out of that for now, but it'll be marked on the map. So yeah, we can definitely come back to it at a later point in time. So yeah, now that we've got those bits and pieces anyway, we need to get some twine. I think it's called twine. Let's just have a quick look in the JEI. So we want hatchet. Can't remember how to spell for the second. So this, the flint hatchet. And it's not going to tell us. So if we cut U, actually, yeah, that's better. It'll tell us that way. So there we go. We want the flint axe. We need a couple of sticks. And then some of this plant twine. Now, plant twine, if you go around, we're going to grab an empty hand again. And you just break grass. What you basically get is this stuff. That's what you want. So it's that. Plant fibre. And when you combine together a load of plant fibre, you can basically make twine. So yeah, once you know that, life becomes a bit easy. And you do get a load more drops as well. And yeah, let's have a look, see if that's enough. I don't know if we need to do this in a crafting table. No, we don't. So that's 1 piece of twine. And yeah, we're definitely going to need to do the rest in a crafting table. So yeah, I think it said in the book that you didn't even need a crafting table for the flint axe, but yeah, that seems to suggest, if we just go back into that seems to suggest that we actually do. Because I don't know how we're not going to make that with a crafting table. Ah, okay, it's this. So we just need one piece of nap flint, a plant twine, and a stick. Okay, so plant twine, a piece of nap flint, and a stick. Excellent. Oh, there we go then. That's the flint hatchet. Okay, so now that we've got that, let's go and see if we can get some wood. And yeah, we'll try to find something a little bit more vanilla, I think. Definitely don't want to fall down there. Yeah, so let's try to do that. See if we can find something a little bit more vanilla to cut down. And who would have thought it would be that difficult to find a vanilla tree? And maybe if we just head back towards the house, we can find something there. Oh, these are pretty good. Wild sheep. As I say, it says that we don't need to actually kill any animals or anything, so we'll stay away from this. Right, let's try that. And there we go, yeah. So we can now get some wood. Got the achievement. And that's pretty cool. And we got fast leaf decay as well. So we get some more sticks as well. And this is what I mean about branches, is that I think you're meant to get branches when you cut trees down. I've not seen anything yet, but I just noticed this. What do we got here? We'll take the food. We'll definitely take the saplings. Okay, so yeah, it is getting dark again, so we are going to need to sleep again. Can we do that? Yes, we can. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get myself back to the house again. Let's just grab up our bed. And I set a way marker, so I know where that is. I'm going to get myself back to the house again. I'm probably going to gather some more wood on the way. And yeah, then we can look at the next stage, which is going to be to get a pickaxe. So yeah, I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so back at the house. And let's have a look what we can do with this stuff then. So if we put a wood block in there, and we're going to need to... Can't believe I'm having inventory problems already, which is never a good sign. Let's just find one of these chests and let's just dump off some of the stuff in there for now. And it's just giving us a little bit of room. So yeah, let's start that again. And if we grab one of the logs, and that will give us a chopping block. We can then use the chopping block if we place that down. And if you just grab any of the wood, I think you just put the wood on top. Yes, you do. And then rather than just breaking this, you need to hit it 4 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, it was 4. And we'll put another one on there just so that I can show you it was 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's how we get the normal planks. And then, of course, we can turn that into a crafting table. I'm not going to do that because we have already got crafting tables inside. And what we need to do, we're going to leave that there, is we need to make ourselves a pickaxe because we're going to need to get some rock in order to make cobble so that we can get our campfire. And so I just need to find one of those crafting tables. Maybe I should have made a crafting table after all, because I think they are all the way up here. They are. So in order to make a pickaxe then, we're going to need some more of the twine. So 1 piece of twine, a couple of sticks, and 1, 2, 1, 2, and there is our pickaxe. Excellent. So now, pick that up. Now, we can go and collect up some cobble pieces. Well, it's going to be these rock pieces. So let's just... let's not go out that way, because last time I went out that way I injured myself. Let's not be lazy. We'll go out this way. I think it's because it's darker over this side. I'm just always a little bit worried there's going to be something lurking over there. So we will go and find some stone. And hopefully I haven't got to wander too far away to find that. I'm getting hungry again. Let's just sort that out really quickly. Like so. And if it comes down to it, I think I'm going to have to break some of these structures here, but I really don't want to do that. So I can't find... Do you know what? There's a little ravine down here, isn't there? Let's use that. And then that'll save us having to destroy any of the houses. Let's just break a few of these down. And hopefully, yeah, seem to be getting more than 1 piece. On some of them anyway. And then I can see a creeper on the map, which it's a little bit concerned that it's gonna get me, and I've only got a 5 hearts, so that'll do. My nerve is gone. Let's get out of there. And let's get over to the river and go and grab ourselves some clay. And then we'll be able to we'll be able to put together this fire. Now hopefully there's some easy clay to grab. And I can't actually see any at the moment. I see some sand. Ah, there's some clay down there. Oh. Okay, let's just get down there and quickly grab some clay. And we still get 3 bits of clay per time, so that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. And before I start drowning, I was just couldn't have timed that any better. And let's get into the house, get over to the crafting table, and hopefully we've got enough to make ourselves the 3 bits of cobble that we need to finally get ourselves the campfire, and then that is going to be able to keep us warm when we need it. So let's get over to the stairs and one more flight, and I think I will actually move this. Oh, we've got loads of rock. I think we will actually move one of these crafting tables downstairs just to try to make life a little bit easier. Okay, and that's going to be enough to grab our 3 bits of cobble that we need. And all we need is, hopefully I've got enough wood. Some bits of wood there. And there's the campfire. So yeah, I kind of want to put this into the wall. And I'm thinking to myself, I quite like this area here. So let's just cut out. Hopefully there's nothing behind this. Oh, that goes directly to the outside. So let's not do that. I just want it sort of built into a wall really, but I've got a feeling all these walls are just one thick, aren't they? Which is a little bit annoying. I guess what I could do is if I was to, in fact, let's go back to that. Let's go back to that plan. Let's get that out. And what is this? This is wood as well. So let's get rid of that, that, and that. Let's just go, yeah, we'll go and grab those bits up. And I can build it. I can build it up so that potentially there's wood on the outside here. In fact, probably better to do this with stone. If I got enough, yeah, I could probably make some more cobble, to be honest. Let's do that. We'll make some more cobble. Sorry, I'm waffling a little bit there because I was trying to think exactly how we were going to do this. Let's grab some more cobble. And if we were to just grab another bit of wood back because we want to fill that hole in just there, like so. And I think we want it at that height. Will be fine. Yeah, that'll be fine. And we'll put our campfire, where will we put that? In fact, if we were to put it here, then that would impede the stairs. Oh, hang on a minute. How am I going to do this? I think, yeah, we want to try to build this up on the outside, really. So I'll have to have a look outside and see how this is only going to be our starter home anyway, so I'm not too fussed. I just don't want this to set on fire because I've got a feeling that fire spread will be on. So let's not do that. Let's take the cobble that we've just made and we'll put that there, and then that will stop any fire spread, and then we can fill the rest of the hole in. We'll just use some of these dark oak logs like that, not like that, like, oh, has to be a web there, doesn't there? Let's get rid of that. That is a lot slower than I thought it was going to be. Is there anything else that I can break that with? A bit quicker? Oh, that's really annoying. Just going to have to let this progress through till it's done. And I can put my final bit there, and then we can put the campfire down. Probably not the ideal location for it, but I just didn't want it in the middle of the floor. There we go, that'll do. And we'll grab the wood, put the last bit of wood there, and then yeah, the campfire can go just there. like so. And there, yeah, it's kind of out the way. Let's say let's pick that up. I am a little bit worried that it's that there's going to be some fire spread, so I'll keep an eye on it for a while. But then the way that you basically light this is you need sticks. Now you just need to hit it with sticks, and I'm not sure how many exactly it's going to take. Probably more than we've got. I know, just that was lucky. It almost ran out. So there we go. So we've got a fire. We've got ourselves the basics going, and that will now hopefully keep us warm. That's the plan anyway. And yeah, pretty much I think that's going to be it for the first episode. I feel that we've covered the basics of survival, and the next thing is going to be, I think, probably to get ourselves a source of pure water or clean water, and for that we're going to need to grab a load more wood and some charcoal, and then we're going to need to grab ourselves some sugar cane or some reed as well, so we can make some paper, and then we won't have to drink dirty water anymore either. So yeah, that is going to be it for the first episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. I've certainly enjoyed it. It's looking like it's going to be a really, really good pack. Absolutely loving everything about it so far, particularly the ambient sounds in the background. I think they really make the game for me at the moment. But yeah, so if you've liked the video, then please hit that like button, and yeah, if you haven't subscribed already, then please consider doing that, and that way you won't miss any episodes. And as always guys, take care, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.